Hello Dubai, thank you for joining us. My name is Chris and you're watching Techitup Middle East live at Gitex 2023. Here we are with Mr. Ranjith, Managing Director, Box Technologies, and let's hear from him what they are up to at Gitex. Hello Ranjith, how are you doing today?
Hey, excellent. Nice to meet you here.
Pleasure. Pleasure is all mine.
Gitex, we always come up with lots of aspirations, and we can see that year on year, the Gitex having its own importance, and more people are coming to embrace the technology, and the importance of Dubai giving stress to the digital transformation. We love to be part of this.
Great. So what are you highlighting at Gitex this year?
Every year comes with different technology, different strategies. So this year also we are talking about digital transformation, but in a different way. So we are a distinguished IT service provider, positioning ourselves very unique in the market, and we are talking about how digital transformation can be taken into a next level with the skill set what we carry on. So that's the speciality of Box Technologies, because everybody talks about digital transformation, but how effectively you use this or you reach this to the customers? How do you effectively make sure the customers' digital transformation journey is so easy? So our role is actually to enable them, to help them with our technical capabilities what we have.
Great, thank you so much. Well, as you mentioned, digital transformation. Now, I'm sure there will be many challenges that the customers are facing while transforming. What challenges do you see as an IT service provider? What do you see in the market?
Any technology will have a resistance. Resistance is actually from the human. First, to adopt the technology, to understand the technology. Then, definitely the budgets from an IT perspective, the CIOs or CTOs will have a concern how this is going to be implemented, how they are going to put it across to CEOs to get approval. One is budget, yes. Then comes the team, actually the people, because from top to bottom, or I would say from bottom to top, the transformation has to happen. So understanding the people and making them aware of the advantages of digital transformation, the security threats and all this stuff. So it is not easy for a company alone to actually drive it from bottom to top. That is where the system integrators or the value-added people like Box will come in picture. We take it face to face and to see how we can enable the digital transformation from a lower level to upper level. So that is where we are specialized on this, and we have quite successful digital transformation success stories in the market. We are focusing on retail industry, health industry, education sectors, and we are quite successful in enabling the digital transformation journey of a customer.
That's great. I think we can be a witness to that as well, because we being in media, we keep seeing stories from Box Technologies as to how you're helping customers. So I'm sure you guys are doing a great job. Well, last question from my side. How can organizations minimize threats and secure their cloud infrastructure with Box Technologies? If you can share a brief success story with us, it'll be great.
So security threat, that's very common. We talk about viral attack, virus, then we talk about email threats. So ransomware attacks. So this is very common. We are hearing this every day. 100% threat protection is yet to come, but we always talk about having 99.99% or 98% kind of thing. So there are different technologies. Not that one technology will secure everything for you. So how do you effectively use all the technology, or how do the companies know that this is the right tool for them to put in place to stop this? If you stop X, the Y will pop up. So and the Z will pop up. So how do you cater all this stuff? So that is where a security operating center, SOC, will come in picture. A SOC is a place wherein you have a complete 24/7 monitor, wherein your customers' data is actually secured, okay, by a complete monitoring using a different tool also. Okay, so this is not a job which an IT manager or an internal IT team can manage, because it requires skill set to run the certain tools and to make sure that the vulnerabilities are figured out and you are actually trying to block it, okay, and protect it actually. So and also we have to see that if an attack happens, how do you do an instant response? how do you do an instant recovery of it. So there are certain aspects of cyber security things which has to be considered when you're talking about a SOC. So I mean, not all the SOCs are actual SOCs, because some of the SOCs are not in the region. So if the SOC is not in the region, I mean, your data is compromised because you have to transfer the logs outside the country, and so XYZ. There are so many risk factors in that. So that is where the regional SOC players are coming in place, and I can see that in UAE, very few people are having an actual SOC which run 24/7 and IR. There could be multiple SOCs, but I don't think so every SOC will tick mark all the stuff. So that is where even Cloudbox consciously stepping into this business of having our own local SOC. It is like a 24/7 support, and we provide threat detection and then IR facilities and all stuff, wherein we are making sure a customer can sleep peacefully. If when we are taking care of their operations, or in terms of managing their security or IT, we are talking about a deal wherein we are completely securing it. So one of the recent success stories that for an education sector, for a school, so we have taken out the complete IT responsibility on our head, wherein they are running their IT, they have IT managers, they have IT people, but as a security operating center of Cloudbox, we have our own people with a specialized tools, and then we are monitoring the threats of the school and securing their end-to-end. I'm talking about from an endpoint device to the devices inside their IT infrastructure room. We are covering up all, and it is going to be 24/7 support. So we are quite happy with that success stories. I'm sure we are going to multiply the success stories into multiple other verticals.
Well, I'm sure you will do that, because this is the biggest technology event in the world, and I'm sure you're going to be meeting a lot of customers in the course of next 5 days. Ranjith, thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you. And so here you go. That was Ranjith, Managing Director, Cloudbox Technologies. You heard from him how they have been managing security for their customers. And stay tuned for more, because there's a lot more coming in the course of next 5 days. And don't forget to tag it up. Thank you.